are you?
Hello, I'm fine. You?
I'm good, thanks. What's your name?
My name is Marcelo. Your name is Nick?
Nikki. Yes.
Nikki. All right,
Nice.
Nikki. Nice to meet you too, Nikki.
And where are you calling from, Marcelo?
I'm from Brazil. I'm Brazilian.
Great. What part of Brazil are you from?
What is the city or what is the state?
Yeah,
Your question? Okay.
city.
What is the place? Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
city
I
or
live. Yes, I live in São Paulo, São Paulo State, São Paulo City.
okay.
Yes. You?
So that's the south of Brazil. Is that right?
What? Sorry?
Is that the south of Brazil?
Let me see. Sorry. What is the word that you say?
I'll type it
Yeah,
for
start
you.
for me.
South. So the south is the bottom, the north is the top, and then you have west and east, or east and west.
Ah, okay, right, right. So north, yes. Okay, I don't.
North, the top,
Okay,
south is the
yes,
bottom.
I know in Portuguese, but in English I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Okay,
What is the
so
words?
let me type them for you. North, south, east, west.
Okay, it's not. It's not. Okay, what is the others?
And then in the middle, you can say central.
Okay, it's not central. São Paulo is not central here in
So,
Brazil. Okay, what is another?
so is it south?
Let me see.
So you have the four main ones. You have north, south,
Yes, but
east,
yes,
west.
but there is
But
another.
then you can say northeast, and that would be in the middle. And you can say southwest, and that would be, in between these two, southwest.
Southwest. Yeah, okay, there is another or finishing.
No, that's it. So you have to decide from these four, top, bottom, left or right.
Okay,
Where is Sao Paulo?
São Paulo is. Let me see.
I'm having a look at the map now.
Southwest. Yes.
Yeah,
Southwest.
southeast.
The pronunciation
think.
correct. The pronunciation correct is southwest, right?
Yes, but I think you mean southeast. Because it's on,
southeast.
if you look at the map, it's on the right side. Yeah,
Okay.
southeast.
Southeast, right.
No.
Okay, Nikki, and tell me, where are you from?
I'm actually from New Zealand. Do you know New Zealand?
This is a country?
New Zealand.
Ah,
It is southeast
yes.
of Australia. Southeast of Australia. So it's just kind of below Australia to the right-hand side of the
Okay,
map.
the pronunciation is New Zealand. New Zealand.
That's it? New Zealand.
New Zealand. Okay. And the people in New Zealand speaking English. This is the English is your native language?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, English is our native language. New Zealand is a British colony.
British?
So, British. So my ancestors, my grandparents are English, Irish, Scottish.
But there is another language or no? Only English?
Yes. We have native people,
Okay.
so people who lived in New Zealand before the white people like me, my family.
Okay.
Before the white people came to New Zealand, there are native people called Maori. this.
Maori?
And they speak, yes, they speak a language completely different to New Zealand. Completely
And do
different
you
to
know
English.
the language?
When we go to school, we learn some of the language, but not really.
No, really, because it's very difficult.
Yeah, I can say some things, but not.
Okay.
I cannot speak in conversation. No, it is difficult.
Yes,
Yeah.
but your friends speak English, right?
Yes, all of my friends speak English. Māori is not common. Not many people speak Māori anymore. You know, it's becoming a dead language. Over time, people have stopped learning.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I think that, for example, now in Cambly, I had classes with a teacher from South Africa. South Africa is the same. The father or mother is from England or another place on the world, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Very good. So you are not American, right?
No, I'm not American.
Yes. What is the word for you? What you are? Oh, yes. It's not
I'm from New
American.
Zealand.
Sorry.
I'm a New Zealander. We say a New Zealander.
Can you type for me, please?
I am. Oh no, it's not working. Hold on. I am a New Zealander.
I am a New Zealander. Yes, Zealander.
Yeah.
Wow, it's difficult. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's quite a long word, but I actually live in Australia. I live in Sydney, so I'm in Sydney right now.
Right now you live in Australia. Okay, right, very good. But
so I'm calling from Sydney.
Yes, and now I think that is very, very hot there. The weather. Yes.
It is.
What is the time now?
It's summertime. Actually, today is not as bad. It's probably about 28 or 29 degrees. But on the weekend, it was 38, 39. So in Sydney, summer, the temperature changes between 25 and 40. You know, it could be anywhere between that.
Okay, but what is the time there? Is night or day?
No, it's late morning, so it's 11:30 a.m.
30? Oh, okay, right. It's the morning now.
So it's almost lunchtime. Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost 12.
Yes, yes. I here in Brazil now is the season is summer, and now it's very, very hot. Yes, I don't like the weather hot.
You don't like the hot weather?
Yes, perfect. Yes, I don't like because it's bad to sleep, right? It's bad to sleep.
It's hard. Yeah, it's difficult to sleep in the heat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love sleep, so I like when the weather is cool, right? Or cold. My preference is cold because when it's cold, you is necessary only what is the name? Jacket? No. Yes?
Yes, jacket or coat. Yeah, jacket, I think.
Jacket, yes. But now here in Brazil, I think that is 24 degrees.
That's nice.
Maybe. But during the day is 28 degrees. So it's very, very strong. The sun is very strong.
The sun is strong, yeah.
Yes.
But it's not too hot. I thought maybe it would be hotter. Do you ever get temperature over 30? Like 35?
Yes,
35 degrees?
yes, yes. Here in Brazil, there are some states that the people it's comfortable with very very hot the weather. But let's see, what is the word when you are for you the weather it's common because you live the weather every day for your whole life. What is the word?
I guess we would say the weather is normal.
Yes, it's
It's
yes,
normal for you.
yes. When it's normal,
Or regular.
yes.
Yeah.
Let me see. I will open my Google Translate to.
Mhm.
Let me see the word. Mm, just a minute, Nikki, please.
No problem.
The word is. Oops. Em português is acostumado. In English,
Accustomed.
accustomed. Yes, perfect. You understand my
So
Portuguese.
yes, I speak some Spanish, so
Really?
I sometimes understand Portuguese. Yes.
Wow. So
Most of my students, because I am an English teacher here, I teach adults every day, and most of my students are Brazilian. So
oh
I have a lot of Brazilian friends.
oh very good. Do you have Brazilian friends here, Brazil?
Yes, a lot of my students, they graduate or they finish my class and then they go back to Brazil. So I know a lot of people
But do you
now who live in.
know your friends face to face too?
Do you mean, what do you mean? Like,
Face to
do I know
face, face
them
to face.
in Sydney?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have a
okay.
lot of Brazilian friends.
Oh, very good.
In fact, most of my friends in Sydney are Brazilian.
Yes, really. Wow, right.
Yeah. Some of them are from other countries in South America, like Colombian. Some of my friends are Colombian, some are from Ecuador, but a lot of my friends are from Brazil.
Yes, you understand. You understand, or you understood my Portuguese now. Very good, wonderful. Tu hablas español
So this
también,
is
right?
what we say.
Tu
Sorry?
hablas espanhol también, certo?
Sí.
Sí. Ok.
Hablo un poco español, pero
Pero no mucho.
sí, soy mal. Muy mal.
But
So people, sorry?
no, I will say my English is very bad, so it's not problem. But the
Oh,
yes,
your English is very good.
no, no, it's not very good. I have a very problems with my English, my grammar, my vocabulary, and when I don't know the word, I say so more or less confused.
Yes, but that's normal when you're learning.
Yes,
I mean, you're very good at communicating. You understand what I say, and I understand what you say. So,
yes, yes. This I will say. I love the learning. I love learning.
love learning.
Yes, the
Yeah.
language, new language, because it's wonderful when you can talk with someone on the world. This the if the people is American or is Colombian or another country, other countries is not problem when we know the language. I guess that is it's wonderful because now I can talk with someone American or like you.
Mm.
Let me remember. New Zealander? Yes?
Calendar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's wonderful because when we know the language is possible, right? Our conversation.
Mhm.
So
Exactly.
yes, so do you know Spanish, and now if we can or we wanted to do, podemos hablar espanhol también. ¿Sí? Tu,
Sí.
tu, 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 tu consegues hablar espanhol numa conversação?
I didn't understand the first part. Tu segues? Does
Yes,
that mean
maybe
you
the first.
do you
Yes,
know
maybe.
you know how to speak, or do you know how to have a conversation?
Yes, perfect. But the first word maybe is Portuguese. I'm sorry because I started
No.
my Spanish in the last week. I started my Spanish, but I am Brazilian, so some
A lot of the words are similar.
yes similar Spanish to Portuguese. Some words is similar, but yo quiero aprender a hablar español también. Trabajo, sí.
See, you want to speak Spanish also for your job. Is that right?
Yes. In my job, I have my director, and the managers and another directors, others directors, speak in Spanish and English. For me, my preference is English because, well, I think that my English is better
Yes, I think
than
you're.
Spanish. Yes, but my preference is English because I think that English is very very difficult for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can understand when the people say in Spanish some words. I can for me I can understand, but English is very difficult. The words is difficult. It's
The
different.
words are very different.
It's very
Yeah.
different. Some words, for example, right?
Accustomed.
Yes, ejemplo, right? Ejemplo.
Ejemplo.
Yes. In
Sí.
Portuguese, in Portuguese is similar with, than to English. Exemplo.
Ejemplo.
Yes, Portuguese.
Yeah. A lot of the Latin-based words, so words that have come from the Latin language, are similar. So, for example, accustomed, like we were talking about before, right? And your Portuguese word, what did you say it was? Acostumar something?
Acostumado. Yes, acostumado. Right.
Yeah.
Accustomed.
In Spanish, I think in Spanish it is acostumar or
Acostumar.
something
Acostumar.
similar.
Yes,
Yeah.
very similar. And other words is similar too. But I said I told you about my English Spanish classes I started, but
Mhm.
I had some problems, difficulties because uh, sometimes I am talking with my teacher and I do, for example, I I have to say pero, okay, and I say but. Yes.
So Spanish and English are mixed in your brain.
Yeah, mix,
That's very normal
right?
when you
Yes,
learn.
mix.
Yes, you mix up. You mix up the
Yes,
languages.
it's
It's
normal.
very normal when you have more than three or more languages, because your first language is in this part of the brain, and then every other language you learn after that is in a different part of the brain. So all of those languages are in there together, and they compete. Does that make sense? Like
Yes,
they
makes sense.
fight.
Yes,
They fight for the
it's
space.
very
So
common.
when you're learning,
Yes, it's very common. You
yeah.
are right, but it's very very difficult. I am thinking when I am with my customers face to face, and I will say words in Spanish, Portuguese, English in same time. Wow, I can practice more. I need to practice more my English and my Spanish. I think that is someday. Yes, yes. It's not don't exist Cambly in Spanish, right?
I don't know, but I would use it if it did, if I can find out.
Yes.
Because it would be very good for me. I can listen to Spanish and read Spanish and write Spanish well, like I'm okay at that, but speaking, I'm not very good. I'm not very
But
good
your
at speaking
pronunciation
Spanish.
is good, right? Your pronunciation is beautiful.
I think, thank you. I think my pronunciation is okay, yeah, because I enjoy this part. I practice the pronunciation, but the speaking is very hard.
Now, what?
Because I have many words, but to put them all together is the hard part. You know?
But now, for you, what is the best way to improve your Spanish?
Everybody's different, but for me, I need to study the grammar. And when I study the grammar, I like to read books. So I read a lot, and then I do exercises. And then right now, every time I listen to music, I listen to music in Spanish. I don't listen to any English music, just Spanish. So every day that I go on the train, every day that I walk to the shop or walk home or go for a run, I'm listening to Spanish. And then with my friends, every day I listen to Spanish. And with my friends, I try to speak Spanish when I can, but it's very difficult because most of my friends are old students of mine. And so, of course, they want to practice English.
Yes.
I want to practice.
Yes, you wanted to practice your Spanish, and your friends want to practice English, right?
But they're very good with me. They're very good. They always speak Spanish with me when I want to. But if I'm honest with you, I speak Spanish best when I've drunk some wine.
Okay. Yeah, and
so
movies. Do you like movies in Spanish to improve your Spanish?
Yes.
Your language? Yes.
Yes, I like to watch Spanish movies.
Read books, listen music, watch movies, listen music.
Yeah.
Read books.
And everyone is different with their learning process. Some people learn best from listening. Some people learn best from reading. And I think you just need to find what is best for you, you know?
Yes.
For me, it's reading.
Yes, you are right. Okay, Nikki, thank you very much for your help our conversation. I really enjoy, but unfortunately I have 40 seconds now.
40 seconds left.
Yes.
Well, have a great night. Nighttime?
Yes, now it's night. Yes. Yes, we have 10. No, we have 12 hours of difference.
12 hours difference. Okay. So.
Okay, you are every day here? Are you every day?
Yes, usually I'm in the morning around this time. Yes. So maybe see you again.
Okay, see you soon, Nikki. Nice to meet you too. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. See ya.
See you soon.